So, few days ago, nagrant ako about the possible cards for Extreme Rules, the horror show, na naging the horror show at the Extreme Rules. Ang dami ng leche-leche dito sa event card na to. And I want to discuss it later in the week. So, bago tayo mag-umpisa, ayan, magbibigay muna ako ng ating mga of course, typical na sa podcast, wrestling news of the week. So, let's start. Evil 3 belts. The biggest news of the weekend is when Evil defeated Kazuchika Okada to win the New Japan Cup. Wow, what a match. Hindi ko pa siya napapanood ng buo, pero napanood ko ata siya highlights lang. Kasi wala akong internet dito sa bahay. Puking ina. Ayan, nabalik na nga internet. Tapos, in the same night ba? Same week, ayan, Evil defeated Tetsuya Naito, the former double champion, IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Wow, what a sequence for 2 straight nights for Evil. And also, i-take down din natin yung ilan sa mga parts itong card na to. Actually, I love how Evil turned to Naito on the night before Dominion. Actually, ayan, Dominion niya pala yung event. Tapos, ang naalala ko pa dito sa event na ito is he turned to Naito and then he allied himself to the Bullet Club without Jay White. So, wow. Wala akong masabi. After ng event, nagpa-interview siya. Meron ng bilis ng pangyayari na edit na agad yung sarili niya na may Bullet Club logo. Wala pa rin si Jay White on that sequence. And then, on the next day, obviously, Evil defeated Tetsuya Naito with lots of interferences. Wow. Ang daming interference nito sa match na to. Inang hilong-hilo ko nung pinapanood ko to ng highlights. Pero, wow. Ang daming interference dito sa bout na to. And I'm not surprised. That's a BC bout. Ganito rin ang BC noong panahon nila Balor. And then, Prince Devitt and AJ Styles. Ganito rin. Kenny Omegas. Hindi. And then, on the same night as well, ZSJ and Taichi became IWGP Tag Team Champions. So, they defeated Golden Aces. Di ko pa rin napapanood to. Siguro, papanoorin ko to within the week and then mag-update ulit ako here in the podcast. Basta, sabi, according sa mga ang ganda daw ng bout. Napanood ko pa lang doon is the main event ng Saturday. And then yung kahapon na Dominion. Wow, what a match. Tatry ko siyang panoorin within the week and then babalik ako dito, magre-record ulit tayo for another episode. Maybe bibigyan ko siya ng review or ng ganyan, review. So ayan, dire-diretso na tayo. So on Monday Night Raw, Asuka defeated Bayley to end the show last week. And sadly, hindi ko siya napanood kasi sabi ng mga ko, that's a waste of time to watch that 3 hours shit. Actually, totoo naman na waste of time na panoorin tong Monday Night Raw, this week's episode. Totoo na waste of time. Kasi ang daming ang daming asungot talaga sa part na to eh. I don't want to explain everything from this episode. Basta ang masasabi ko lang, piece of shit. Same with SmackDown. Also, for the horror show, the Extreme Rules, Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins in eye for an eye match is now official as well. What's the sequence here? Alright? What's the sequence? It's gonna be a paunahan siguro makapaglagay ng mata sa kahit anong sequence. Pwedeng tusukin mo ng mata mo ng aspirin o kahit anong ano. Ganun nata ang kalalabasan yan. That's the way how to end this thing. I don't know. Hindi pa rin natin alam. Malalaman natin within the episode of Raw bukas. Ngayon, pag nalabas tong episode na to, malalaman natin. I-explain ko na lang siya before the week ends by the predictions. So, yan. Yun na yung end ng Raw. And then, Wednesday, Impact Wrestling. Actually, nag-tease ulit sila na merong mag-a-appear na hindi lang isa na former WWE superstar sa kanilang promotion. So, napanood natin ulit yung teaser na kung saan meron 3 fist na nagdikit tapos parang nagiwalay-walay bigla. So, which means hindi lang isa ang mag-a-appear sa Slammiversary sa July 18. That's for sure. Hindi lang isa, hindi lang 2, kundi 3, o marami pa. So, ang pag-promote kasi dito sa Slammiversary na to is mag-shock daw tayong lahat sa pwedeng mangyari here within this week. So, yun na yung nangyari sa Slammiversary sa Impact Wrestling this week. Obviously, hindi ko ulit yung pinanood. Sa halip, nanood ako ng highlights and then okay lang, not bad. Actually, nag-tease ulit sila about Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. So, yun. Okay. And then, next, that's the SmackDown Live on Fox. So, AJ Styles versus... Wait lang. AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle for the Intercontinental Championship is now official for this week's episode. And obviously, nabibuisit ako doon sa karaoke showdown. That's why pinatay ko yung TV ko on that time. Stream ako and then pinatay ko yung TV ko, naurat ako sa sequence, naurat ako sa turn ni Lacey Evans kasi feeling ko hindi siya tatalab ngayon kasi basta ang weird. Okay? So, this whole show is weird. Also, Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy is now official at the horror show in a bar fight. I don't have any fucking idea about this shit. To be honest, I don't have any fucking idea about that shit or with this shit. So, also in the main event of SmackDown, New Day versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura ends with double disqualifications. Tapos noon, inassault ng New Day. Inassault nila Cesaro. Sorry. Sila a New Day obviously and then nilagay nila sa table. Maybe that's an indication na magkakaroon ng stipulation yung rematch sa horror show. So, yun na nakikita ko from that perspective. And then yun na. We're going to take a look for this last week's NXT Great American Bash and AEW's Fighter Fest. So, nagkumuha lang ako ng 3 important details na napanood ko on that time. So, let's start. Keith Lee defeated Adam Cole to win the NXT Championship. So wow, what a match, what a moment, what a psychopath Karrion Kross really is. I think on the SummerSlam weekends gonna be Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship or the North American Championship or both. Wow, 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 what an appearance. What a match actually napanood ko. Ang ganda ng match, what a match up. And also what a long title reign for Adam Cole. I love the title reign. Satisfied ako sa mga napanood ko na matches na Adam Cole except for the In Your House matchup. That's a no-no for me, folks. Para sa akin lang ewan ko kung ganun din ang opinion nyo about that thing, then fine. And then also, Legado del Fantasma, defeated Drake Maverick and Breezango. Actually, one of the most important matchups to ng gabi. And I love this shit. I love this shit basically. Napaka lang siguro na sinesement nila yung Legado na as a heel stable by beating a face forced to team up teams, basically Breezango and Maverick. So napakaangas na nun. And then opener nung Great American Bash is actually a street fight between Candice LeRae and Mia Yim. So the results, Candice LeRae defeated Mia Yim. So basta masasabi ko, wow, ang ganda ng ending, especially the ending. I love the ending itself. Ang ganda ng bout, kahit medyo ang pangit lang ng counterpart. Hindi ako nagaganda sa counterpart siguro. Pero ang ganda na tong opener nila. I love the opener. Sana maulit pa to sa mga takeover. Sana rin na mapakita ito sa mga episode ng NXT, ng SmackDown or Raw, kahit ganito kagandang matchups, sana mapakita rin nila itong ganito kaganda. So, for AEW Fighter Fest, so Chris Jericho defeated Orange Cassidy in the main event. Actually, hindi sa ayaw ko ng match, pero parang ang pangit nung feeling na sila yung magbe-main event. I know this is a overhyped thing, but still I hate it. I hate it, folks. Maganda yung laban, but parang sa perspective ko, hindi deserve noong bout na yon na mag-main event. Siguro, I'm okay with Omega and Page versus Best Friends as a main event, siguro back-to-back tag titles kasi daming disaster kasi na nangyari on that week because of Jon Moxley, obviously. So yun na yan. And then also the FTW title is back. So wow, inaward ni Taz yung FTW championship kay Brian Cage, and then nag-vow siya na mag-work out si Cage as a new AEW champion. Technically, 2 belts. So, wrestling loves 2 belts or more. So, yun. And then, yun na nga, Kenny Omega and Adam Page defeated Best Friends to retain their AEW tag titles. And also, napanood ko rin yung 8 tag. Ang ganda ng 8 tag, puta. Gusto ko pa ulitin yun. Anytime, anywhere, gusto ko pa ulitin yung match-up na yun. And sure kung hindi ako mag-asawa doon, hindi rin kayo mag-asawa doon, but sana nag-main event na lang to sa halip na yung overhype na Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy bout. Yun, basically, that's it. And then, the ratings, wow, unexpected. Despite of the spoilers na na-release last week for NXT, 759,000 versus AEW 715,000. thousand tuloy. 715,000. Tama pala. Yun. So, that's it for this episode of the podcast. I don't want to give my own thoughts this week. Sa halip, magbibigay na lang ako on the other episodes on this 2-day event. Siguro, gagawa na lang ako ng bonus episode about that. Abangan nyo na lang. Pag napanood ko na lahat. And, yun. Sorry kung may maririnig kayong ulan nga pala within the episode kasi ang ingay, nagre-record ako habang naulan. What the fuck is going on? So, ayun, review lang din ako about the Fight for the Fallen. It's gonna be Jon Moxley versus Brian Cage for the AEW World Championship. Obviously, Jon Moxley will win this thing. Yun. Tapos, Cody versus Sonny Kiss for the TNT title. Yun pa lang yung nakikita kong na-announce. So, Cody will win this thing. Pero, feel ko, magaling din si Sonny Kiss. Sana ma-stole nila yung show within that Fighter Fest. Within that Fight for the Fallen episode. And then, yung Puppy Battle Royal. Naalala ko bigla. Let's see kung ano yung mga mangyayari within that episode. So, yeah, ito na lang muna. Hanggang dito na lang muna. If you like this podcast episode, please subscribe and follow the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and check for your other favorite podcast providers. And then, follow the podcast on Facebook, facebook.com/The MTG Show Podcast, Twitter and Instagram, The MTG Show Pod. And then, that's it for this episode number 10 ba or 11? Di ko mabilang. Basta yan, this is the MTG Show Podcast. Thank you and see you on the next podcast episode. Yeah.